Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Just Be Yoga. I am Valerie, your yoga instructor, and I thank you for joining me today. So let's get on the mat. We will begin today's practice on our back, so go ahead and make your way there. And then just begin to settle in here on your mat. Allow yourself to fully arrive here. Allowing yourself to become fully present here on your mat. Begin to take notice of how the body feels. Noticing if there's any areas of particular tightness, any areas of discomfort, or if there's any areas that particularly feel good today. And then begin to feel the body breathing. Begin to feel the breath move throughout the body. Feeling the rise and fall of the chest and the belly. Feeling the expansion along the back. Now begin to watch the breath. Watch it rising up the spine and then slowly descending down the spine once again. And maybe you take your visual point to the tip of your nose. Maybe it's the rise and fall of the belly. But just breathing naturally, begin to follow your breath. And on your next exhale, sigh it out through your mouth. And then breathe in through the nose. Deep exhale out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Last time, biggest breath in. And biggest sigh out. Now go ahead and close off the lips and then begin to breathe in and out through the nose. If you'd like to practice your Ujjayi pranayama with the inhale into the nose and then the hissing constriction throughout the back of the throat with the lips closed. Now beginning to lengthen each breath. Sending the breath deep into the belly. In today's practice, we're going to focus on being present. And then through your practice today, a gentle reminder to remain present here on your mat. Let go of anything that you have planned for today. Let go of any little worries you might be having. And just allow yourself to take time for you and to be fully present in each and every moment on your mat today. If you would like to set your own intention for today's practice, go ahead and do so. Good, then gently flutter the eyes open and let's bring the arms up overhead for a nice full body stretch. All the way from the tips of the fingers, all the way down to the toes. Good, then on your next exhale, let's draw those knees in towards the chest and begin to just rock back and forth here, creating tiny little circles with the knee, and then going in the opposite direction. Good, then go ahead and hug that right knee in towards the chest. Extend the left leg out long. Go ahead and flex through the right toes and really hug the knee in towards the chest. Breathing deeply here into the belly. Good, then go ahead and extend that right arm out long to a T. Then we're going to take our left hand and draw that right knee across the body. Gaze can stay up towards the ceiling or turn the head and look past the right thumb. Coming into our first supine twist today. Breathing deeply. Noticing if you can soften anywhere. Let go of any gripping. Notice if you're clenching through the jaw. Good, then inhale, come back through center. And then lift that right leg up towards the sky. Go ahead and flex the toes back towards the face. Interlace of the fingers can go behind the thigh, the calf, or at the ankle. You can also take your strap here and loop it around the ball of the foot and then draw the foot towards the face. Everybody, then let's draw our right foot towards our face, beginning to feel that stretch throughout the hamstring, the calf. And then begin to point and flex the toe. And then rolling out through the ankle. Good, then go ahead and bend at the knee, draw the knee in, give it one good squeeze. And then extend that right leg out long, left leg comes in towards the chest. Flex the left toes, hug the knee in towards the armpit and the chest. Good, and breathe here. Then when you're ready, extend that left arm out long. Take the right hand and draw that left knee across the body. Gaze can be up towards the ceiling or looking past the left thumb. Noticing what is different on each side of your body. Our bodies are asymmetrical, so typically we're going to have one side that's a little bit tighter than the other, and that's totally okay. In fact, send that part of your body a little bit of love. Good. Inhale, come back through center, and then exhale it out. And then inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky. Once again, taking the hands and interlacing the fingers behind the thigh, the calf, or the ankle. And then begin to draw that leg towards the face. And then flexing the toes. Then begin to point and flex the toes. Roll out through the ankle, whatever feels good. And as always, this is your practice. I am merely your guide. So if you need to stop and start the video at any time, you can always do that. Good. Then go ahead and bend at the knee. Draw that left knee in towards the chest once again. And then draw both knees in towards the chest. And then take the hands to the underside of the knees. And then we're going to begin to rock back and forth along the mat, front to back, 3 to 4 times. If this hurts the back, just meet me in a nice, easy seat. Good. Then coming up into a nice, easy seat of Sukhasana. We're going to inhale, lift our arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands down through heart center. One more time. Inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Good. Inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, twist to your left, right arm, left knee. Take that left hand behind you, make a nice long spine, and then exhale, turn the gaze over the left shoulder. Stacking our shoulders over our hips, being mindful that we're not leaning backwards or hunching throughout the back. Good. With every inhale, find your length here, and every exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, twist to your left. Left hand comes to the right knee, right hand comes behind. Inhale, find your length, and then exhale, twist. Every time we twist, we are sending new blood flow to our organs and revitalizing all of the good nutrients that flow throughout our body. Good. Inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Good. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Come onto the fingertips here. And just breathe here. Let the head hang heavy in between the biceps. Good. Then inhale, walk yourself off to the left side of your mat. Grounding down through that right sit bone. And if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, you can take that right hand and place it on top of the left. Good. Inhale, come back through center. And then exhale, walk it off to your right. Once again, reaching with the fingertips and grounding down through that left hip bone. I'm going to go a little bit deeper. Place that left hand on top of the right if you'd like. Good. Inhale, head up. And then exhale, walk yourself towards the front. And then inhale, rise up. Beautiful. Then go ahead and take the feet and put the opposite foot in front. So it's going to be the funny foot. And then when you're ready, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, reach forward, drop the head. Breathe. Good. Inhale, head up. Exhale, walk off to your right this time. Grounding down through that left sit bone. Once again, you can place the left palm on top of the right. Really opening up through that left side body, the left armpits, the left ribs, the lats. Good. Then inhale, walk yourself back through center. And then exhale, walk it off to the left. Good. Inhale, head up. Walk yourself back towards the top. And then exhale, sit it back. All right, everybody, let's meet in a tabletop position. So we're going to stack our hips over our knees, our shoulders over our wrists. Really spread nice and wide throughout the fingertips so that you're protecting your wrists. And then nice soft gaze at the top of your mat. Let's prepare for cat and cow. On your inhale, go ahead and drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. Exhale, push the earth away. Cat pose. And this is Luna. Inhale, cow belly. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow belly. And then exhale, cat. Continuing with a few more rounds of cat-cow in your own particular way. Maybe you do barrel rolls with the chest. Maybe you pause. Maybe you push back into a child pose and then come up, cow pose. Exhale, pushing back into a child's pose. Just finding a moment of play here. And as always, connecting that breath to your movement. Good. Wherever you're at, do one more round of cat and cow. And then meet me back in a neutral table. Great, then when you're ready, really grounding down through both palms. We're going to extend that right leg out long, flex the toes, right pinky towards the right corner of the back of the mat. Really lift up through the belly, and then when you're ready, lift that left arm up towards the sky. Reach, 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 kick, 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 as if someone was pulling you in opposite directions. Gaze is at the top of your mat. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and let the palm down towards the mat. Now we're going to take that right leg and swipe it to the left, coming onto the toes of the right foot. And then take your gaze towards that foot. creating a slight C shape with the body. Good, breathe here. Good, then coming back through center, go ahead and drop that right knee down. And let's do that with the other side. Extending the left leg out long, go ahead and flex the toes. Draw in through the belly. Good, breathe here. And then reaching long throughout the right arm. Reach, reach, reach. Kick, kick, kick. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Then go ahead and drop the right palm to the mat. And then swipe that left leg to the right, coming onto the toes of the left foot. And then turn your gaze towards the foot. Good, and then inhale, lift that left leg, bring it in line with the right leg, and then drop the left knee down. And then when you're ready, inhale, drop the belly cow pose. And then exhale, round through the back, sit back, child's pose. Go ahead and take the big toes to touch, knees as wide as your mat. Taking the palms nice and wide, and then letting the head hang in between the biceps. Taking 3 rounds of breath here. Good, then inhale, lift the head, and then we're going to draw the right hand and arm underneath the left arm, and then come onto the back side of the hand, and then drop the right ear and the right side of the head to the mat, coming into our thread the needle child's pose variation. You can keep that left hand extended out long in front of you, or draw the hand in front of the face and then gently push into that left hand to create a little bit more resistance throughout that back right shoulder. Good, then extend that left arm back out long, and then inhale, lift that right arm out and place it back onto your mat. Exhale it out. Good, inhale, head up, and then we're going to take that left palm, thread it underneath the right arm, come onto the back side of the left hand, and then drop the left side of the face onto the mat. Good, breathing here. Once again, you can take that right hand in front of the face if you'd like. Good, then extending that right arm out long if you took it in front of the face. Inhale, lift the left arm, place it beside the right arm, and then exhale it out. And then inhale, we're going to rise up. Go ahead and tuck the toes, lift the hips coming into our first downward facing dog. Taking our feet as wide as our hips, our hands as wide as our shoulders, really spreading throughout the fingers to see the most amount of mat. And then dropping the head in between the arms. Gazes towards the feet or the knee, really drawing into the belly. Lift the sit bones up towards the sky. Push the backs of the legs back towards the room. And then breathe here. And then begin to pedal out through the legs, lifting the right heel and then the left. Taking our dog for a walk. Good, then go ahead and find stillness here. We're going to be here for 3 big breaths. Good, then go ahead and bend at the knees, and then exhale, walk yourself towards the top of your mat. Inhale here, halfway lift. Drawing into the belly, nice flat spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms come up overhead. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, arms rise up, gaze to follow. Exhale, hands down to the midline, forward fold. And then inhale here, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, rise up, tall mountain. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Good. Inhale, arms rise, gaze follows. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise, arms come up overhead. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Good. One more round. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Go ahead and let the hands come beside the body. Take a moment here just to find your roots, find your grounding. Lift up on the kneecaps, firm up in the quadriceps. Draw in through the belly, open up the heart, grow tall throughout the crown. Good. And then inhale, let's bring the arms up overhead, preparing for Surya Namaskar A variation. And then exhale, forward fold. And then inhale here, halfway lift. And then exhale, step the right foot back, come onto the right knee, untuck the toes, low lunge. Inhale, arms rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the palms. Tuck the right toes, step back, plank pose. Drop down knees, chest, chin, and then draw the elbows in. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the right foot in between the palms. Drop down to the left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the palms. Tuck the toes, lift the left leg. Step yourself to the top of your mat. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Good. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left leg back, untuck the toes, drop the left knee. Rise up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, plant the palms, tuck the toes, lift the left leg. Step back, high plank, lower down knees, chest, chin, hug the elbows in. Inhale, come up, baby cobra. And then exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. Step the left foot in between the palms. Untuck the right toes. Drop the right knee. Inhale, arms rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the palms. Tuck the toes. Step yourself towards the top of your mat. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms come up overhead. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Taking the backs of the palms to the chest. Take a moment here just to begin to feel the energy shift throughout the body. Feel the heat that we've created. And then breathe. Begin to even out the breath. Good, then when you're ready, we're going to lift our arms up towards the sky, tall mountain. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank. Now exhale, hug the elbows in and lower all the way down to the belly as slowly as you can. Good, and then once you get there, untuck the toes, draw the shoulders back, hug the elbows into the ribs, place all 10 toes into the mat, and then draw into the belly, and then inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Good, inhale, rise up, baby cobra. Option to hover the hands here. And then exhale, lower the head. And then inhale, rise up, and then exhale, push back, child's pose. Good, 3 breaths here. Good, then inhale, rise up, table. Tuck the toes, plant the palms, sit the hips back, downward facing dog. Then bringing the big toes to touch, we're gonna inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And then exhale, plant the foot next to the left foot. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And then exhale, plant the foot next to the right foot, downward facing dog. Good, breathe here. Then when you're ready, inhale, lift that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Now exhale, step the right foot in between the palms. Come onto the ball of the left foot. And then when you're ready, bringing the hands to the top of the right thigh, coming into our high lunge. Now really spiking throughout that back left leg. You can keep a slight bend in the left knee if you need to. And then pressing firmly into that right foot, bending into the right knee. And then when you're ready, inhale, arms rise up, high lunge. Good, breathe here. Good, inhale, find length for the side body. And then exhale, open hand twist to your right. And then inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, plant the palms, step back, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky. And then exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And then exhale, step the left foot in between the palms, staying on the ball of the right foot. When you're ready, inhale, bring the hands to the tops of the left thigh. Once again, check your pelvis, check your foundation, keeping a slight bend in that back right knee if you need it. And then when you're ready, inhale, arms rise up, high lunge. Breathe here. Good, inhale, reach the side body, and then exhale, open hand twist to your left. And then inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, plant the palms, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Good, 5 breaths here. Good, then inhale, lift that right leg up towards the sky. And then exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, right leg lifts. And then exhale, go ahead and plant the palm in between the feet. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, open hand twist to the right. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, plant the palm, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up towards the sky. And then exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, left leg lifts towards the sky, 3-legged dog. And then exhale, plant the foot in between the palms. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. And then exhale, open hand twist to your left. Inhale, arms rise up. And then exhale, plant the palms. Step back, downward facing dog. Good. Then go ahead and bend at the knees and then exhale, walk yourself towards the top of your mat. Inhale here, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise up. And then hands down to the sides of the body. Good, then when you're ready, we're going to prepare for chair pose, Utkatasana. On the inhale, breathe in. Sit the hips back, weight is in the heels. Draw in through the belly. Feet are either together or hips width distance apart here. Breathe. We're here for 3, 2, 1, and then exhale, lower down, forward fold. Inhale, rise up chair. Exhale, open hand twist to the right. Inhale, rise up chair. Exhale, open hand twist to the left. Inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that right leg up towards the sky. And then exhale, plant the right foot in between the palms. And then inhale, rise up, high lunge. And then exhale, let's open up warrior 2. Good, take a moment here to find your warrior 2. Bending deeply into that right knee. Open up the right knee, straight, super strong. Left leg, weight is in the pinky side of the feet. Shoulders are stacked over hips, wrists over ankles. And then gaze over your right fingertips. Breathe here. Good, then go ahead and turn the head towards the front. And then we're going to take our right hand and bring it underneath the left. Taking the palms either back to back, or if you can take the bind coming into our eagle arms. On the inhale, lift the elbows to the shoulders, bend into that right knee. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open up warrior 2. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Turn the feet parallel, and then turn to warrior 2 at the back of your mat. Once again, setting up your warrior 2 on this side. Find your foundation. And then when you're ready, inhale, flip the left palm, lift the left arm up towards the sky. Reverse your warrior. And then exhale, supported side angle. Left forearm, left thigh. Right arm comes in line with right ear. Gaze towards that right fingertips. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, parallel the feet. Inhale, point the right toes towards the top of your mat. And then exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Now let's move through that little mini flow there on the opposite side. When you're ready, inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the left foot in between the palms. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. And then exhale, open up warrior 2. Good, find your foundation on this side once again. Really being mindful that the weight is in that back pinky edge side of the right foot, and we're bending deeply into that left knee. Gaze is over the left fingertips. Breathe here. Good, then go ahead and turn your head towards the front, and then we're going to take our left hand and bring it underneath our right. Once again, coming into eagle arms, lifting the elbows up towards the shoulders, bending deeply into that left knee. We're here for 3, 2, 1, and then inhale, open the arms, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Straighten the left leg, parallel the feet, and then open up warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Good. Find your foundation here once again in your warrior 2. And then when you're ready, reverse the right palm, lift the right arm up towards the sky, reverse warrior. And then exhale, right hand, right forearm, supported side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, supported side angle. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the right leg, parallel the feet. Turn the left toes towards the top of your mat, warrior 2. And then exhale, cartwheel the arms down, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and drop the knees down here, big toes to touch, knees as wide as your mat. Take child's pose here for 5 big breaths. Begin to even out the breath here. Good, then inhale, rise up. Push the hips back, downward facing dog. Good, go ahead and bend at the knees here. Walk or hop yourself towards the top of your mat. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise up overhead. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open hand twist to your right. Inhale, rise up chair. Exhale, open hand twist to your left. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, push the earth away, mountain pose. Inhale, rise up chair once again. And then now exhale, take the right hand underneath the left, eagle arms. Coming into our chair with eagle arms, lifting the elbows in line, shoulders in line with the elbows. Sit the hips back, draw in through the belly. Good, then inhale, open the arms, rise up chair. And then exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale, rise up chair. And then exhale, take the left arm underneath the right. And then lift the left arm, lift the elbows up to the shoulders, sit the hips back. Actually, reverse that. Sorry guys, take that right arm underneath the left. Good. And then inhale, open it up, chair pose. And then exhale, forward fold. And then inhale here, halfway lift. And then exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the foot in between the palms. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Good, inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, parallel the feet. Inhale, warrior two to the back of your mat. Exhale it out. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, supported side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, supported side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, warrior two. Now inhale, straighten the left leg, parallel the foot. Then take the hands to the hips. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, lift the chest here. And then exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Coming into our wide leg forward fold, Pasarita Padasana, hugging the elbows in, hands are at the hips, draw the head down towards the floor. Notice that the weight is in your heels, and then begin to bring the weight towards the balls of the feet, really grounding down through all four corners of the feet. Good, then go ahead and let the hands fall down in front of the face. Inhale here, halfway lift, nice flat back. And then exhale, turn towards the top of your mat, walking your hands towards the front, all 10 toes around the mat, fingertips around the mat. And then plant the palms, step back, downward facing dog. Good, then inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the foot in between the palms. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, parallel the feet. Inhale, turn the right toes towards the back of your mat. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, supported side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, supported side angle. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg, parallel the feet. And then take the hands behind the back, interlace the hands, or you can clasp opposite elbows. And then draw the knuckles down towards the floor, open up the chest, open up the heart. Inhale here, and then exhale, forward fold. Coming into our Pasarita Padottanasana C, drawing the knuckles up towards the ceiling, drawing the shoulders gently away from the neck, and then letting the head hang heavy here. You can keep a slight micro bend in the knees to avoid any hyperextension or locking of the knee. And then once again, begin to bring the weight to the balls of the feet. Good, then go ahead and release the interlace of the clasp of the elbows. Bring the fingertips down in front of the face. Inhale here, halfway lift. And then exhale, taking the hands, walking yourself towards the top of your mat. All 10 toes face towards the top of your mat. And then step that left leg back, downward facing dog. Good. Now breathe here. 5 deep breaths. Good, bend the knees on the inhale. Exhale, walk yourself towards the top of your mat. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, chair. Exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. We're going to ground down through our left foot now and begin to lift the right leg off the ground, coming into a 90-degree angle with the knee, and then begin to straighten the left leg. And then inhale, open the arms. And then exhale, right hand underneath left. Good. Flexing the right toes, really grounding down through that left standing leg. Lifting the elbows in line with the shoulders. We're here for 3, 2, 1. And then inhale, drop the right foot, lift the arms up overhead. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, rise up, chair. Exhale, hands down to the heart. And then inhale, ground down through that right foot, lift the left leg, rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Flexing the left toes. Inhale, bring the arms out to a T. And then left hand underneath right arm. Good. Flex through those left toes, lift the shoulders and lift the elbows in line with the shoulders. And then breathe. Find your drishti, which is your focal point. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, drop the leg, lift the arms, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Let's move through our little flow one more time. Here we go. Inhale, lift that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step the foot in between the palms. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, parallel the feet. Inhale, turn the left toes towards the back of the mat. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, supported side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, supported side angle. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, parallel the feet. And then inhale, bring the hands to the hips. Exhale it out. Inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. Keeping the hands at the hips, or you can bring the hands down in front of the face here and place the palms onto the mat. And then drawing the head down towards the floor. Maybe someday the head will reach the floor. If not, no biggies. Good. Keeping the weight even throughout the feet. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Good. Then inhale here, halfway lift. And then exhale, walk yourself towards the top of your mat. All 10 toes face the top of your mat. Now this time, let's drop that left knee down. Untuck the toes. Taking our right palm to the inside of the right foot. We're coming into lizard here. Option 1 is just to stay here. If you're feeling it, Mr. This is good, then just stay here. Option 2, you can take a block or a book and you can place the forearms on top of that block or the book. If you don't have any of those, don't worry. Either stay here on the palms, or if it's available, drop down to the forearms here. Good, and then begin to relax into this pose. And as always, as our big theme is, be present here. Hips can bring up a lot of emotion, so breathe into any sensations that you might be feeling. Notice if the knee is projecting off to the right, and turn your toes to the right to protect your knees. And if you'd like, you can come onto the pinky edge side of the right foot there and open up that hip even more. Good. Maybe a gentle sway back and forth, maybe tiny circles. Always coming to your edge in our postures, but never going to the point where there's pain, because as we know, pain is never a good thing. So you feel that slight stretch. Good, then wherever you are, go ahead and plant that right foot. Go ahead and plant the palms back to the earth. Take that right hand to the outer edge of the right foot. Walk the right foot in. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Step back, downward facing dog. Good. Now inhale, let's lift that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the foot in between the palms. And then inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, parallel the feet. Inhale, turn the right leg towards the back of your mat, and then bend into the right knee. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, supported side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, supported side angle. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the right leg, parallel the foot. Draw the hands back behind, interlace the fingers or clasp opposite elbows. Draw the knuckles down, open up the chest on the inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Toes in, heels out. Slight micro bend in the knee, let the head hang heavy here. Really reaching the knuckles up towards the ceiling, drawing the shoulders away from the neck. Breathe. Good, then go ahead and release the interlace, place the fingers to the mat, and then inhale here, halfway lift. And then exhale, walk yourself towards the top of your mat. All 10 toes, 10 fingertips face the top of your mat. Then go ahead and drop down into that right knee, untuck the toes. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. And then coming into lizard on this side. Now hands can stay up just like this, and if you need to actually lift that right leg off the ground, you can also do that as well. But wherever you are, come into your variation of lizard. And then once again, breathe into this posture. Big hip opener here. Keeping a nice gentle gaze, releasing any little wrinkle you might have in the back of the neck. And then if you'd like, you can come onto that pinky edge side of the left foot, opening up the left knee, really finding a deeper stretch here throughout the right hip flexor, the left hip. Good, then go ahead and bring that left foot back to the mat. Come up onto the palms. And then take the left hand to the outer edge of the left foot, heel toe that foot in, tuck the toes, lift the right leg, step back, downward facing dog, 5 breaths here, yogis. Bringing yourself back to your intention if you set one today, and then breathing in for presence. And exhaling out for just being. Good, then go ahead and bend at the knees, and then we're going to step our right foot to the outside of the right foot, left foot to the outside of the left hand. And then we're going to bring the hands to the tops of the thighs. Maybe you're here today for your malasana, and if this feels good, just stay right here. Otherwise, bringing the hands together, we're going to bring the hips down below the legs. You can take that block or that water bottle or a book here and place it underneath the sit bones if you need, but bringing the hands to heart center. We're going to take the outer elbows to the inner knees and press the outer elbows into the knees and knees into the elbow. And then gently bow the head, coming into our yogic squat malasana. This pose is awesome for digestion. You can come into this pose if you'd like in the early morning, right when you get up and get things going, if you know what I mean. I learned that while I was in India. Good, and when you're ready, drop the hands down, lift the hips, go ahead, heel toe here. Bring the feet together, and then inhale, rise up, chair pose. Good. Now we're going to ground down through our feet, and then we're going to bring the arms out to a T. Then we're going to take our right arm and wrap it underneath the left, coming into our eagle chair once again. Now ground down through that left foot, lift the right leg up, and then cross it way high on top of the left. Now the toes can stay here on the outer edge of the left foot, or if it's available, you can take that full bind. Coming into our peak pose, Garudasana, eagle pose. Squeeze everything in through the middle. Find that drishti, your fierce, forceful gaze, and breathe into this. And if you fall out of it, just come right back. The nature of the practice, coming back to where we've fallen. Good, then inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Good, exhale, hands down through heart center. Good, inhale, rise up, chair. Good, exhale it out. Inhale, bring the arms to a T. Exhale, cross that left arm underneath the right. Ground down through the right foot, lift the left toes off the ground, and then bring that left leg on top of the right. Once again, left toes can just come to the mat, or if it's available, take the bind and wrap it around the calf. Once again, squeezing everything together, really drawing into the belly, and then finding that focal point, your drishti. Bringing the elbows in line with the shoulders. Good, we're here for 3, 2, 1, and then inhale, release, arms rise up. And then exhale, forward, fold it out here. And then go ahead and heel toe the feet open, nice and wide. Let the belly come to the thighs, bend the knees deeply, and ragdoll here, sway back and forth. Then begin to even out the breath. Good, then go ahead and find stillness. Drop the hands to the mat. Plant the hands onto the mat, and then go ahead and step yourself into a plank pose. And then just drop down on the knees, sit the hips back, and then bring the hips off to the left or to the right side. And then let's bring our legs out in front of us. Bringing the soles of the feet together, coming into our Baddha Konasana. Go ahead and really open up the feet like they are a book here. And then give yourself a little self-love. Give yourself a nice massage. Massaging out through the toes, the balls of the feet, the arches. The feet have all these different, what we call nadis in the Ayurvedic practice. similar to like meridians in Chinese medicine, if you've ever had like acupuncture or reflexology, very similar to that. So just massaging and like giving those feet a break. Good, then keeping the hands at the feet here and opening them up, or if it's more comfortable, you can bring the hands to the ankles. We're gonna inhale here, lift the chest, and then exhale, forward fold. You can bring the arms to the inside of the thighs or the calves to draw the knees down towards the floor. If you begin to feel your sit bones coming off of the ground, ease off of this just a little bit, and leading with the heart here, keeping a nice flat spine. Neck is nice and long. Good, then inhale, rise up. Good, exhale, take the hands to the outer edges of the knees, bring the knees together. And then go ahead and plant the feet about hips width distance apart. And then bring the hands out in front. Then we're gonna draw into the belly and slowly, slowly, slowly roll onto the ground, one vertebra at a time. And then draw the heels in towards the buttocks. If the middle finger can graze the backs of the heels, awesome. If not, don't worry, just bring those heels in as close as you can. We're preparing for bridge pose, say Garudasana. Really grounding down through the feet, keeping the hands and the arms at the sides of the body. On the inhale, lift the hips, lift the low back, coming onto the shoulders, keeping a nice space in between the chin and the chest. And then lifting the pelvis here, slight constriction of the glutes, drawing the tailbone towards the backs of the knees. You should be able to almost lift the toes off the mat here. If you'd like to bring the arms into robot arms and press into the triceps to give yourself a little bit more of a lift here, you're always welcome. And just breathing here. Good, then on your next exhale, lower everything down to the mat, and then begin just to windshield wiper the legs from left to right. Releasing any tension in the low back, the hips, and because it just feels good. All right, bring the legs back through center, feet are hips width distance apart, draw the heels in towards the buttocks, and then when you're ready, let's prepare for bridge number 2. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the pelvis, lift the low back. Hands can stay at the side of the body, bring them into robot arms, or if you'd like to take the hands underneath the buttocks, interlace the fingers, draw the knuckles down, coming onto the outer edges of the shoulder. And then pressing the sides of the hands into the mat, lift, 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 lift throughout the pelvis, keeping that space in between the chin and the chest, and really pushing into the heels, drawing the tailbone towards the backs of the thighs. Breathe. And then exhale, release the clasp, lower everything down. This time, go ahead and bring the knees in towards the chest. Good, begin to rock yourself from side to side. Good, and then taking the hands to the backs of the knees once again. We're gonna rock ourselves up. Give yourself a couple rocks. And then come up. And then let's extend the legs out long. Flexing the feet back towards the knees. If you'd like to take your straight up here, you can interlace it around your feet. Otherwise, flex those feet back towards the knees. Keep a slight bend in the knees if you'd like. Inhale, lift the arms up. And then exhale, forward fold. Coming into our seated forward fold. Paschimottanasana. Let yourself surrender here, leading with the heart. Avoiding any rounding through the back. Always thinking of bringing your belly to your torso and not your head to your shins. It's never about how far you can get until you can feel that stretch. Hands can rest here at the side or along the sides of the pinky edge, side of the foot. And then gaze is towards the ankles. Good, 2 more breaths. Good, inhale, rise up. Bend at the knees, plant the feet, scoot the hips towards the heels, and then just come onto your back. Draw the knees in once again. And then let's take our arms out to a T. We're gonna sit the hips off to the right, and then let the knees drop to your left, coming into your supine twist. Let that right shoulder melt into the mat. Gaze goes towards that right thumb. As we come to the last few postures of our practice, remembering to keep that yogic breath going. And noticing if you're gripping here once again as we come into a different version of supine twist. Let it go. Let yourself relax. Good. Then drawing into the belly, bring the legs back through center. Sit the hips up to the left and let the knees drop to your right. And then let that left shoulder connect with the mat. And then gaze goes towards the left thumbs. Good. Using our ab muscles, let's bring the knees back through center. And then go ahead and hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a good hug here. And then let's take the hands to the outer edges of the pinky side of the feet. And then draw the knees down towards the armpits. Open up the legs nice and wide. Coming into our happy baby pose. And then just beginning to rock back and forth here. Drawing this tailbone down towards the top of the mat. Good, then bring the knees together. Take the hands to the tops of the shins. Give yourself one last hug. And then extend that left leg out to the corner of the mat. The right leg to the right corner of the mat. Take up space here. If you'd like to wrap up in a blanket, take a pillow underneath the knees. Coming into our final pose of Shavasana, you should be here from anywhere from 2 to 10 minutes if time allows. This is where the benefits of our practice really begin to soak in. For some people, this is going to be the hardest posture. For some, you're like, yes, we made it. But where you're at, just let yourself settle in here. Let go of any control of the breath. Take a big, deep breath and then sigh everything out through the mouth. Let the body melt into itself, and then let the body itself become one with the mat. Let go of any mental rope that you might have gripping in your mind. And just focus on your natural breath here. If you'd like a visual, you can bring the eyes to the third eye point in between the eyebrows. But wherever you are, let it all go. Shavasana. Now, for those of you that need to get up and go with your day, you can begin to come out of Shavasana. For those of you that would like to stay in this, just stay here and relax. But if not, begin to bring tiny movements back to the body, wiggling out to the fingertips and the toes, rolling out to the wrists and the ankles, turning the head from left to right. And then bringing the arms up overhead, coming back to where we started today's practice. Reach, 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 nice full big body stretch. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the side body. Go ahead and bend at the knees, place the feet onto the mat. Go ahead and sit off to your right side, coming into a fetal position. Take this moment here for gratitude. Thank yourself for showing up, and really thank yourself for what you have during these times. Good, then when you're ready, go ahead and sit yourself up. Turn yourself around if you need to, and then come into a nice easy seat of Sukhasana. And then inhale, bring the arms up overhead, hands down through heart center. Bringing the backs of the thumbs to the sternum. Go ahead and gently bow the head. Anjali Mudra. We will end today's practice with one Om and Shanti 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 Hi. Deep breath in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Then bringing the thumbs to the third eye point. The divine light and love within me truly honors the divine light and love within all of you. And together we bow. Namaste. Thank you everyone for practicing with me today. Leave your comments below. Make sure you hit subscribe, and if you'd like to see when I post new videos, you can hit that little bell and it'll give you an alert anytime that I've posted anything new. And as always, remember to be present. Take that deep breath anytime that you're feeling frustrated or there's worry or fear, and just remind yourself where you're at in this present moment. See you again later, guys.